Out here, there are no heroes. No gods. No saviors.
I'm Jonny Robot here at Warner Brothers, and we are looking at Mad Max. I know it's already exciting, it's Mad Max, but let's hear a little more about it. So tell me, what is the game about?
Well, high level, Mad Max is a huge open world action adventure, like from Avalanche Studios, so you kind of know what to expect right there. It's set in a post-apocalyptic universe made famous by the films, but it's a standalone game, a standalone experience with original characters, original storyline, and a world handcrafted from the ground up to rival the best open worlds out there.
And something's been toted around a lot is it's lots of vehicle customization, lots of vehicle combat. So could you go into a little bit more about that?
Sure, yeah, I could talk for hours. I mean, essentially your journey is the warlord in the Wasteland, Scabrous Scrotus, again a unique character from the Mad Max universe. He and his war boys strip Max of his famous interceptor at the start of the title, leave him for dead, beat him up, and he manages to survive with the help of a few friends. And then ultimately your journey in the game is putting back together a vehicle so Max can get out, escape the wasteland, and find some peace of mind in the Plains of Silence. So you as a player, you'll play Max, and you have to figure out what your driving style, what your combat style, what underlying chassis you're going to choose for your vehicle. We call it the magnum opus, your great work. And you get the help of a hunchback mechanic, a quite sort of disturbing character called Chumbucket. He's a blackfinger of the wasteland, and he treats vehicles almost as a religion. So he helps you fanatically putting together this the like most badass wasteland war machine that anyone has seen, and that's essentially your journey to sort of customize and make your own choices about what vehicle you want, and to see what kind of encounters and what kind of camps and convoys and other types of encounters that you're going to take on.
Do components, do you find them around the world? Do you strip them off other things? Is it basically find stuff and just shove it on your chassis? Or is there another kind of element to that?
A bit of both. There's a number of different elements. So one is definitely that you can find particularly trophies from taking down a convoy. For example, the convoy leader might have had a skull or some sort of trophy, his symbol, and you can use that as decoration for your car. Which is also true to the vehicles in Fury Road. They're very, when you don't have much time in the wasteland, you spend time making these ornately crafted decorations out of skulls and scrap metal and so on. In other mechanics, you can find project parts which help you. You tend to try to build alliances with certain stronghold leaders in the wasteland, and as you work for them, it's not, Max wouldn't really work for someone, but it's a mutual trade agreement, if you like, an uneasy alliance, and you can help further the development of their strongholds, and they will then help you craft weapons or upgrades or new tires or whatever. So there's a number of different ways to sort of come by the upgrades for your vehicles.
When Max is out of the car, I assume he kicks just as much ass as well?
He does, yeah. He's an efficient fighter, brutal fighter. He doesn't pull any punches, so he will do what it takes to survive. So we have a brawling style of mechanic where we have tried to do something that feels right for Max. It's heavy. It feels like every punch he's fighting for his survival. And then we also have an interesting take on that, where he's got a fury meter. The better you play, the quicker you will fill up this fury meter, and then once it's full, you'll go into fury mode, where he's just like an adrenaline rush that just makes him totally unstoppable, and he can clear an arena in minutes.
Now, some of the most important questions are the simplest of questions. So Mad Max, very synonymous with two things: a double-barrel shotgun and a dog. Can we expect those two things?
Yes, is the short answer. Yeah. So his iconic shotgun is one of the things that doesn't get stripped from him. It does get stolen, but he finds it again because it's been. He has a tussle on Scrotus's vehicle. It gets lost, and he picks it up again with the help of the dog. So both of those are elements in the game. Yeah.
Just hitting every single point here. This is what I want to hear. And otherwise, well, the interceptor. Is it salvageable, or is that top secret still?
That is something that we're not divulging as this part of the campaign. So you'll have to play probably through the whole game to figure out what happens with the Interceptor. It was really important for us that you as a player, we want you to feel like you're Mad Max. The film is interesting in the sense that there are sort of multiple heroes, but really he's an iconic anti-hero. He's almost the first, you know, really strongly presented anti-hero from, at least from my memory of you know, early days. So it was important for us to give the player the ability to play as Mad Max and really experience his story.
There's only those who live, those who die, and those who stand in my way.
Rated M for mature.